And on a Sunday, my ticket is a one-way. I'm about to play in the sky. I always knew you'd make it one day. Today was such a fun day. And I think I'm the first. Got back, I got out, free fly, just the sky and the love. Yeah. Welcome back to WazzyCircus Radio, a show where I sit down with some of the most amazing people that I've met over more than a decade of professional skydiving. Nailed it. My guest today, I met her over 6 years ago when I was just fresh out of FITP, starting at iFly Austin. She was a customer service rep. Ever since then, she's worked her way up the corporate ladder, but who cares about that? She is now one of the most graceful flyers I've ever seen. She's gone speed flying in Europe. She's known to party in Brazil. She's competed in Tampa, Virginia Beach. She's going to Chicago. Kayla Jones, a single mother of two amazing boys. My teammate and one of my great friends. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
How's it going, yo?
Good.
How you feeling?
I'm really excited.
Right
I was
on.
nervous, but I think.
Oh, you're good now, son. You're all good. Yo. So, you were flying today. What'd you fly today?
I was practicing all like the compulsory part of freestyle, basically. So like the required moves that I'm gonna have to do.
So, she competes in something that looks very similar to a sky ballet, but it's done in the tunnel. It's the future of like flying, I believe, in a way that I think we're going to integrate dynamic and freestyle to come up with something just amazing. And you're doing, explain the compulsory.
So there are a certain set of moves. It's usually round 2 and 5 of the rounds that I'll have to do. That there's required moves that you have to do, like Thomas Flare, the Mana Space Lab, which is like that walk type thing. So I was just practicing all those. I actually, in Virginia Beach, I found out that I had been doing the double bottom loop wrong.
Really?
I just had never even done it before I did it there, but
okay.
So I was like
it's not,
super practicing.
It's not the double backflip?
No, not really. It's like you have to be on your belly and you go up. Yeah, it is, but I thought it was something else.
You did a double bottom loop different?
I was
what were you
doing
doing?
A bottom loop. Like I was coming as like a layout, and I was going into a bottom loop, but then doing like 2 and then going back
Oh yeah, you're
up.
doing the triple.
That's not even the move. Like that's not even it at all.
So they docked you for overdoing it?
No, I did the right thing, but I just was like not doing that. I hadn't been practicing that.
So explain what a Thomas Flare is, because I watch you do them. I'm not trying the shit. Some of the stuff you huck at the glass.
At first, yeah. At first, I was definitely like just like hucking it and hoping for the best. But now, like the more that I fly, I know that sounds really bad. But
no, that's how you learn.
That's how you learn. And so the more that I'm flying now, I'm actually like, I actually like feel what that feels like to fly that instead of like. Right. I'm gonna hook this and then just make it look good, or you know what I mean.
So when you feel it, is it the wind or something in your body? Is it a whip? What is it?
It's the wind and the way that it hits your body.
Right.
If you know, like, it's just knowing that if I do this certain move with my body and just being super familiar with that, I mean, you just practice.
Practice,
like,
repetition.
I know if I do it this way, it's gonna.
So a Thomas Flare, what is it? You come out of a layout and do what?
Thomas Flare, I typically go into like, almost like breaker, like you're gonna do a breaker, and then instead of keeping your legs like closed together, my legs actually like go around. It's almost like looks like
a windmill.
Dancing.
Yeah.
And
then you're on your back, and then you just flip twist out of it. Is that how that works?
Well, you can like do an infinity breaker out of it. You can just come out of it, go into layout, whatever.
So the whole Thomas Flare is just go across the back, legs down, and it's over.
Your legs over, and then you have to come back around and then go into a head down split. Is what the end of that compulsory move would be.
Oh wow.
I think I'm not sure if they're changing that. I don't know.
How many moves are in the compulsory rounds? How many do you like?
There are. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. 6.
6.
There's 6.
And you just train the shit out of all of them.
So I just will get in there and try to just keep doing them over and over and over, and then like just get in there and be like, okay, I'm doing these 3, jump in, and just try to like incorporate them in something that's just like in that moment freestyle, like.
Because it's a draw, so you might get 6-3-2 or.
Well, I think they typically just do it. From what I've seen, they just do the Tampa. They cut the competitions or the rounds. They cut them down, so there wasn't the 7 rounds that you because you do a freestyle, compulsory, freestyle, freestyle, compulsory, freestyle, freestyle. So in Virginia Beach, we did 3 rounds one day, 3 rounds the second day, and then the final 7th round that last day, which is just the free routine. So usually the second round is going to be the outface 360 barrel roll to outface. And then I messed this up too. Totally didn't even do one of the moves in my 5th round in Virginia Beach. Yeah. I was like,
Did you not realize it was there? Or you just skipped over it?
I was so focused the first compulsory round. I was like, okay, these are the moves. Got to do the moves. So I did the moves, and then I was like, oh my god, I didn't even kind of like even think about how I was gonna put them together. Right. So focused on that on the second round that I just did it, and I got out and was like, oh my god, I don't think I did that move. And then I asked somebody, and they were like, no, you didn't do it. And I was like, okay, cool, good talk.
So what's freestyle? What is freestyle?
The freestyle, so the freestyle is like the free routine. My free routine is something that I compose. It's kind of like, I would say it's more of like a performance kind of.
Right.
You know?
That's the free routine.
That's my free routine.
So you said there was compulsory and then there's freestyle rounds and the free routines last.
So the way that I do the compulsory is I know that I have to do these moves. I know that I know how to do them. And what I did in Virginia Beach was just at that time, I know these moves. I have a minute to do them. Do it.
Right. So what's the difference between the rounds?
So the first one is a free routine, that's my free. Yeah, it's a free routine.
Oh, it's a free routine to start it out. Okay.
The one that I always practice, the same one over and over, just like Danny and Dusty, the way that they're practicing their.
How many free routines do you have?
The first round, 3rd, 4th.
Okay, when you said freestyle earlier, you were saying free routine.
Yeah, that's my free routine.
Do you have?
So it's like. So in Virginia Beach, it was a free routine, compulsory, free routine.
Wow.
Next day, free routine, compulsory, free routine.
Okay.
Final round, free routine.
Are you switching it up every free routine?
No, not really. I try to stick to what I've got put together. If something changes, then I'll just go with that. But I try to stick to.
What do other competitors do? They have something different every round, or are they fucking going for the perfection of the one?
I think most of them are going for the perfection of the one because before the competition I submitted my what my routine was, so the judges kind of know and expect what's coming, so I don't want to go too far off of it. I really want to just be like, this is perfect, these moves are difficult and I'm performing them really
elegantly,
really smooth, it looks nice, it's creative. That's what I get scored on,
and you get 4 tries at that.
And I get 5 tries at that.
5 tries at that, and then 2 compulsories.
And in Tampa, they only did 5 rounds, I believe, and we only did one of the compulsory.
Okay.
One of the compulsory rounds, and the other rounds were.
How does your routine progress over the night, over the day? Is it getting better? Is your first one the shit, and then it's fucking? You're trying to keep.
It's sometimes you fly and you're like, oh my god, that was awesome. That felt so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's just you get to a point where you're just doing something over and over and you're just like, that doesn't look good. To me, it's that's not the way I want to see it. That's not. Right. And then sometimes I'm like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, let's try it. Rip it. Yeah. But so, in the end, when it's done and I can fly it just from beginning to end without having to overthink it too much, I feel pretty good about it.
Right on. So you've been around competitive skydiving, indoor skydiving, and the sport for 6 years solid, fully integrated in indoor skydiving. Over that time, I've watched you progress through, just having fun with your friends, to really getting serious about it, fucking drilling, flying, hitting the glass, getting back in. What is your theory on flight for a little girl that wants to learn how to fly in the tunnel, or somebody, because any age can fly, and they see you, they're like, what would you tell?
I would
not a little girl. Let's say a skydiver. Yeah.
I would tell them it takes commitment if they really want to do it. It's something that it's easy to fall in love with. It's super fun, and once you get to a certain point, it's just freedom. It's your creativity. It's up to you, what you want to do in there. So,
how long does it take to get to that point?
It depends on who you are, how you're flying, how much you're flying.
Hit him
But
with a
I
real
would
number.
say,
Let's be honest. Pure
to
tunnel.
be like head down and everything. Like,
To get to the point where you're allowed to be creative. I know
I don't
it's so
even
fucked
know.
up.
I have people asking that all the people asking that so
That's
much.
so
I'm like,
fucked
I
up.
don't know.
100 hours, I say.
100 hours to be like free
Free.
reign instructor, just like
Up,
trust you
down,
to
left,
stand
right.
for.
You can do whatever you want. You can follow any line,
That's
and
a
you
lot
can
of
create
time.
a lot
50
of time.
hours. I mean,
100
Doug has like 40 hours, doesn't he? And
Probably has
he's
more
like,
than that.
and he's shredding. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Doug.
I don't think it
Shout
would
out
take
to
100
Doug.
hours. If you're committed and you're doing it and you're passionate about it,
50 hours.
yeah,
Okay.
50 hours.
Well,
To where
it's
you're
50
like,
grand, son.
to where you're working stuff out and you can like be like, oh, I'm gonna try this. No, like be comfortable in the wind. Know your wind speeds and stuff, obviously, but like know how to give yourself the next like drill without being told by somebody else.
Yeah,
you
without
know?
coaching.
Without
Because
coaching.
that's one thing I
That's
see that you've had to deal with is you got videos to coach you because
And
there's nobody
watching
really
videos.
around doing. We don't do freestyle. Doug comes in does freestyle, but we don't.
And it's
I
nice
can't bend
though,
like that,
because
son.
I get tips, and I have learned from a lot of really awesome flyers, so it's definitely helped. I'd never turned down if like I would ask anybody. I'm like, you want to fly? And if they will, then yeah, I'm getting coaching. But yeah, and then huck jams. We used to huck jam all the time.
I used to
Remember
huck jam.
every single
People
night.
get hurt at huck jams.
So I was just like watching Ivan and Trevor and you and everybody fly together, and I was just like, oh, this is just what I want to fly with my friends. I want to be able to do that with my friends without having somebody having to like.
Right. But you're in a solo sport.
Yeah.
So why don't you go into some 4-way or 2-way dynamic? Have you thought about it?
I want to, yeah. I just need to find
A
teammate.
teammate. God, commitment. It's hard to get somebody to commit to something that big. It's a full-time thing.
It is, yeah.
You know?
I want to get like a 4-way women's team. I just think that would be probably one of the funnest things.
Everything shit. There's been Amy Shimlecki and them. Remember they came through. They were a 4-way team. The Joy Riders. Yeah, shout out. They were good, man.
They were really good.
They were really good.
I really like that. It was like inspiring to see them flying too. You know.
Do you think girls are faster than guys? Could they
Probably
be?
could be, yeah.
I
Sure.
think so. Little Kaylee.
For like kids, they're just small. They're just smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. You just have to put in the work.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's true because it's not strength, it's style. Right on.
It's efficiency.
So you've gone skydiving?
I did.
Just that one time, right?
One time, yeah, with Pun.
How do you feel about? Yeah, shout out, big Pun. How do you feel about skydiving and skydivers from the perspective you've got of everything from the outside?
I honestly, when I started, everybody told me that skydivers were just like super cocky.
Right.
But I don't know. They're just people, you know. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah.
What you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Think about what you're actually doing. So it's humbling. And when I went, it was an adrenaline rush. I was ready to just go fly in the tunnel.
Yeah, right? Doesn't it make you want to fly in the tunnel? Look at Big Pun. So, first tandem.
Yeah.
And you had flown in the tunnel for 20 hours by now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay,
yeah,
so when you left the aircraft and the wind hit you, were you just at home?
Yeah, kind of. But my legs were super bent. They're really, really, really bent.
That is sin.
Straight out.
That is pure sin.
I know. I saw the video afterwards and was like, oh, okay. But after I realized and after that, it was just like, yeah, again. Yeah.
So when are you gonna learn?
Soon. I want to do your course.
Yeah. When? We were supposed to do it on your little break about a week or two ago.
I know. I always just spread myself too thin.
I got you. Let's schedule and get it done. Okay,
sure.
So we're gonna go to our new segment we've never done before. I'll call it. All right, it's called the Friday Freakout. All right, shout out to Join the Team. You guys can find them on YouTube, online, jointheteam.com. Everybody kind of knows who they are. So this is some crazy shit that's happened in skydiving this week, or not this week. This is an old video, but I want your perspective on this. Okay. So that's a little 182. That's a little plane. These guys leave. Oh, they're not the greatest. That's cool.
He's making it.
Okay. So I watched this video multiple times and tried to dissect it. For anybody that's just listening, it's the guys that pull really, really low. So they just exited a 182. They're trying to do a 2-way, and they spin the entire skydive trying to get one dock. Okay.
Oh.
So Kayla, they probably left at $9,000 right now. They're close to about 6. 5,000 feet.
So they should be pulling like.
They should be
right
waving
now,
off,
right?
tracking away right now for a beautiful opening. But look, they finally get together. Boom, that's
Got their
deployment
dock.
time. Instead of going away, they try again.
One
Now
more
they're
time.
4,000. 3,500. 3,000 feet, son. They're about to go in. 2,500.
So I did take
2,000.
ground school before, and I know this is
Yep.
very wrong. This is
1,500.
really bad.
1,000 feet. Cypress fire. Cypress is an automatic activation device. They
my.
just docked. Look, 500 feet.
Did they just not realize?
They're
or what?
not paying attention. Okay, so because it's so much fucking fun. You
Yeah.
get lost. They got to watch. Here's
You
the
don't
best part. Here's the best part. He just crashes. Watch. First time the whole video, checks his altitude. You're on the ground, dipshit. Checks his altitude
Oh
again.
my gosh.
He checks
Is
it
it
again.
broken? Is it?
No, he's like,
No, I know.
he's like, I'm not still skydiving.
Oh my god.
Hey, let's run that back real quick, at least like halfway. We don't have to see the free. Hey, shout out to the team. You guys are the shit for doing this, man.
Yeah,
We love you guys.
These videos are awesome.
These videos are dope. I'm gonna do one every.
This is kind of
so,
just like
so
I don't know
yo,
what to say.
they're having
It's
too
like-
much fun. There's something is too much
They're
fun.
shredding.
Yo, Jack Reeves used to tell me trying to get every drop of free fall. Trying to get every last drop. Look, boom, almost got a dock.
Ugh,
They should be
more
tracking
time,
it away,
more
right?
time,
They're like, oh, just come on, man. We almost got
You
it.
can see him happy. Oh, we got it. No.
And the thing is, the first time you touch your friend in free fall, you freak the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
we did it. It takes like 20, 30 jumps without an instructor. Look, boom, dock.
Look at, we fucking
2,000,
did it.
1,800,
Woo!
13,000. Boom. That's not even a grand, man. They're at 800
That's
feet.
gotta
Look at that.
hurt, Huh?
Oh, yeah. That's
probably
10 seconds of impact. Parachute out, 10 seconds at the
Jeez.
ground. He starts checking his fucking So,
Oh my gosh.
and there's a thing about tunnel rats not having a flashing light to tell them when to pull.
That's funny.
Well, these
Well,
guys are tunnel rats. These
I-
guys are tunnel
I
rats.
could see being like excited when I fly with anybody. I'm just smile like like
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can imagine that like falling through the sky with
Ah, but you're
all my
supposed
friends.
you're
and-
supposed to drill from your first skydive.
Yeah.
Altitude, altitude, altitude. It's easy to get caught up in the fun,
Mhm.
right? They were having a fucking
They were-
blast all the way
Yeah.
in. Double
They're about to
Cypress
go all
fire.
the way in. For sure.
Holy shit, son. Yeah, so check out next week. We'll dissect the next Friday freak out. There's nothing to dissect there. Well, check your altitude, son.
Yeah, don't forget.
Another clue is like if you see on your way up in the aircraft, if you see the bottom of the clouds, record where they are mentally. They're at 3 grand or something. So on the way down, if you pass the clouds, you know you're low, even if your altimeter fails. But all right,
It's a good tip.
yeah, it's a good tip. So indoor skydiving, we were training a lot of fucking instructors in Austin. We
Yeah.
trained the world in
Yeah.
Austin, and then they started doing other FITPs, which is First Instructor Training Program, I
Yeah.
guess, Flight Instructor
First instructor.
First, whatever. So we met this guy named Just Zip.
Just zip.
Yeah,
Tom.
Tom. Shout out, man. Love
Oh
Zip.
my god, I miss him. so much
Craziest,
right now.
coolest motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Okay, you fly out to France.
I did.
You went
Lyon.
and did what?
Flew to France. Flew in their tunnel, Lyon. It was beautiful. It
Lyon.
was
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, Lyon.
Like
That's where.
venue style.
That's where Tony opened.
Yeah, he held
in
open
Paris.
both of those.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Lyon's
He was
that
in-
giant
It's
glass
so-
joint.
It's beautiful. It's
Wow.
so pretty, and they have like a bar and like food and like tables to sit down. And they
Can
take
you
you to the
blast to
food.
the top of that fucking thing?
Mhm, yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like taller than Houston, or is it about the same, just pure glass?
I think it's the same.
It's just all glass all the way up, no diffuser.
Yeah.
Wow,
It was awesome. It was beautiful.
it's a beautiful tunnel.
From there, we road tripped up to Switzerland, and he just called some of his friends and was like, "Hey, we're coming," and we stayed with them, hung out, went friggin' night paragliding. I almost died, and then
How'd you almost die? What happened?
we when we left, when we went off the side of the mountain. It was nighttime. We were just
Right.
hanging out, and we were like, finally, we talked about it, and they're like, yeah, let's go. So we ended up going, and everything was good. There was like 5 of us. The first 3 went, and everything was cool, fine. They landed fine. We went like after them, and the winds just like out of nowhere picked up like crazy.
And you were in flight.
And we're in flight. We're under canopy, like off the side of this mountain, like in like here, right?
Yeah, show that picture.
It was in a different place, but it was.
But yeah,
basically,
you're
like, the
in
same.
full flight
Yeah.
off the side of the mountain, and
So
the winds
winds
just go
pick up
fucking nuts.
crazy, and we're like, we planned to land like where everybody usually lands, and we ended up just flying back, forward, facing forward, but going backwards.
I've done
And
it.
Zip was like, crash position. I was
Oh
like,
fuck!
okay. I was like, wait, what's crash position? And it's like this is a conversation that we're having as we're about to land in this field.
It's a field or is it trees?
It's a field. It's
Okay.
a field. There's like one little tree, but it's a pretty big field.
Good.
Like he found a pretty good spot to go to.
Yeah, yeah.
But it
Okay.
just was hard to
Gotcha.
get there, you know?
Right, in a canyon like that, but going backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, he goes, we're going to hit the ground and the wind's just going to blow us. I'm like, okay. And
Right.
so we did. We just
Oh, there's
hit
no
the ground,
cutaway on those fucking things.
and the wind just
Wow.
rips us. I had just grass stains up my
But
leg,
you
up my
felt that
clothes.
tug, right?
Oh, yeah.
I call
for
that the hand of
sure.
God.
For sure.
Right?
And I was just laughing. I didn't know what to do. I was just laughing. Afterwards,
Right.
he's like, you're crazy. You're just laughing about this. I was like, I don't
know.
know. I
You're
was like,
getting yanked
you just
around.
told me crash position. I'm just going with the flow.
Good.
But the next day we did it, and we got these pictures and some really
Nice.
awesome videos. It was kind of cold. I didn't realize that it was going to be like spring there, but it was still pretty chilly. So I just have his helmet, his jacket, his like everything, because I just wasn't
Look
prepared.
at that fucking wall.
And it was awesome. It was super awesome. I got to play in the snow. I got to go snowboarding up in the Swiss Alps. It was
Fuck
sick.
you.
Yeah.
That's dope. Was it your first time snowboarding? Was it in Switzerland?
No, I lived in Michigan for like I went to high school and graduated there and everything, and then I've snowboarded for like at least 4 or 5 years up there.
Nice, man.
I started out skiing when I was little.
Right on.
Yeah, and so
Have you thought about taking the boys?
yeah, I really want to. I
We wanna
really
take the boys,
want
too,
to.
'cause
We should
they
make
need
a
to
big
know.
trip,
We
get like a
should
big
fucking take
chalet and hang
Yeah.
out.
A chalet. Look
You know
at
what I'm talking
Yeah. you know
We
what I'm saying, son?
No, but there's a ski
Whoa.
resort up there in the town that I grew up in, and so
In Michigan?
I would
Oh,
just
wow,
my
okay.
friends and I would
Yeah,
go
yeah,
on
all
the
day.
weekends, all day. When I first started snowboarding, I wouldn't even come in to eat. Like,
Right.
all day, just out.
Yeah, no
all day.
shit.
It was awesome. So
Yeah,
I hadn't
we
snowboarded
all
in like 10
ride.
years. So I got up on this mountain and was like, oh shit.
Did it come right back to you?
Pretty much, yeah.
You just started
Just
killing
way
it.
faster though. It was just like so much more trail.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not
But-
Michigan. This is fucking Switzerland.
And it was spring too, so the mountain, like it was kind of melting. And
Mhm.
then we went snowmobiling. I don't know, we did so much stuff. It was
Yeah,
so fun.
shout out to Zeep. I need
Yeah,
to take that
Zip.
trip.
Yeah. And come back to Austin too, because we
Yeah,
love it
man.
here.
Yeah, we're here having fun too, man. So let's go on to Brazil.
Brazil. Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on. Before we go to Brazil,
What about
favorite food in
Brazil?
France. Favorite food in France. What did you eat?
Oh,
Come on, it's France.
we ate a lot of cheese and meat and like breads. This is all that it was. But it was so like, it's like my comfort. That's my comfort food.
Right,
It's
right.
like my comfort food. So everything I ate, I just was like, oh my god, this is the best thing. This is the best thing.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Were you drinking wine, champagne, beer?
Wine, a lot of wine. I got real fondue. We went up and
Uh-huh.
had some real fondue.
What's real fondue?
It's just like whatever, like from where.
Right. Oh,
from
you went to
there.
like the fondue place. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
That's dope.
And that was awesome. All the food I ate up there was delicious.
And I remember you
Delicious.
spoke about moving to France, moving the whole fam and everybody going.
Well, I do. I want to just like live somewhere outside the United States
Right.
for like a year or two. France was beautiful, and like I would not necessarily Lyon, even just like anywhere, you know,
Yeah.
whatever works, whatever
Yeah, yeah.
whatever works. But yeah, I really want to. I think it would be an awesome experience for the boys
Yeah.
and me,
Fuck yeah.
just getting life, you know.
Fuck yeah. All right, so now Brazil, because I haven't been to either of these fucking places yet.
Gosh.
Favorite food in Brazil, was it like the
When I
the
taste-
steak places, like where you like put the card
do you know
up?
those cheese breads?
Cheese breads. No.
There's like little cheese, round like little cheese breads.
Uh-huh.
Those were super good. I had them here. They were pretty good, but not like there, you know.
Right.
But that was super delicious. I ate a lot of sushi the second time that I went.
In Brazil.
Yeah, the first time I ate a lot more like just like little restaurants, little like because we
Right.
went way up like in Brasilia, which is still a really new capital. Like the city's still really new,
Uh-huh.
and like the roads we were going out were just paved. Like they've only been there for like a year or something to
Oh,
go
wow.
out to these like trails and stuff like that,
Right
like the
on.
nature and like hiking. I was like, I just want to go see waterfalls.
Is it all jungle?
A lot of the Brasilia was a lot more like jungle, a lot of jungle and
So like,
waterfalls.
there's a city in the middle of like the Amazon and shit, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Brasilia.
But well, so to go to this national forest, we actually drove 3 hours north of Brasilia. So we went like out pretty far, but it's a national.
Do you know what the name of it is, by chance?
Yeah, not off the top of my head. Chapa.
Well, it's Portuguese, so
something
it's
like that.
tough because we all know
Chapada, something
Spanish
like
and
that.
shit.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah. But it was beautiful. It was awesome. I got to swim like up into waterfalls and go hiking all day. It was actually really rough. Some of the instructors came up to, because you need a tour guide when you go out there. You just don't know like where to go. So we got a tour guide the first day, and then the second day, two of the instructors came up and were like hiking with us and showing us around and everything.
Which guys? Do you remember who they were?
Claudio.
Oh, I know Claudio.
Claudio and Jack.
I don't know if I know Jack.
Glauben.
I don't know if I know Jack. Did he come to Austin? I don't think so.
I don't even
Man,
remember.
shout out to the
being
Brazil
there.
crew, baby.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
So some of them went to Sao Paulo and some of them went to Brasilia.
Brasilia. Oh, because that's where the other
Claudio
tunnels
went
is
to
at.
Brasilia,
Right on.
and that was the one that opened first, I think.
Okay, then Sao Paulo opened
And
second.
then Sao Paulo opened.
I wonder how those boys are doing out
I
there.
don't know. But when I went back the second time, I did see Sol and
Paolo.
Paulo.
Yeah, Paolo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paolo.
Yeah. That was awesome. It was really awesome.
So, what was the most beautiful thing you saw in Brazil? Is there a moment that you can remember that you were just like, this is fucking it?
For sure. It was my birthday, because I went this last time on my birthday. And I flew into Sao Paulo and we went up to Paraty, which is just like kind of out in the jungle too, but it's just like this beautiful, it's right on the coast. And like every day we were just renting a boat and going out and snorkeling and then like hanging out and then going to lunch and then coming back. And they had a literature festival going on there. So there was lots of people in this like tiny city, and there's like the streets are like made of stone. You can't even drive your car in there. And it says mom lives like right down in the middle of all of it. So we stayed there and had like the little back house and stuff to ourselves. But it was my birthday. Sissa, yeah, I love her. She's like my sister. Yeah. But it was my birthday, and we were just sitting drinking out of coconut. Like this lady came up and was asking us if we want coconuts. She like went and got him and like cut him with this huge machete knife thing. I was just sitting and looking out at the view that I was seeing with my feet in the sand, drinking this coconut. I was like, this is the prettiest thing. Because the clouds are just like in the hills, like in the mountains, and it's just like thick and green and just, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I love a beach. I do. I was just like, this is the prettiest. I think I even said it on a video. This is the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Was there a moment in France where you felt that?
France was surreal. Like being in mountains like that, it's not even real.
It's like they have their own presence.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not even here right now.
Right.
Like
the
it's
whole
weird
thing.
to explain. It's just, they're breathtaking, really. It's beautiful.
Fucking Zip, man. He
took me flying out there and stuff.
So he takes a tram up to the top of this thing, and his job is halfway down the mountain. Is that right? And he flies down to his job.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was doing for a while, right?
Yeah, that's how he. That's how he got to work. I saw some of the videos.
He gets there early.
Some people live some amazing lifestyles.
And then I got to take naps all over the mountain, which was super awesome. But
naps?
Nap,
like
a
just
nap, like
walk,
sleeping,
just
and then waking
lay
up
down?
and being like on a mountain.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like a grassy knoll? What the fuck? Like.
On this park bench, or like on the bench that was there.
You just lay down.
His friends, they were like all speed flying and everything, and so I was like standing and watching. I like
right,
walked down
and
there
then
with them.
Right, I see. You get to chill and just pass out,
just
wake up, like I'm still fucking here.
Yeah.
That's not a dream,
refreshing.
son.
It was super refreshing.
That's badass.
But then when I got back to Lyon, because we did go back to Lyon, I saw Mick. And Mick and I
Mick,
longboarded.
I love Mick. Did you win?
Yeah, we
in
went
Lyon?
from Lyon, like down in the city. We longboarded from like down in the city up to like the highest point in the city, and then we like saw down on. I have some pictures of it. Yeah, I'll just show you. But
that's fucking
it was awesome. And after that, we went to this beautiful park that they have that has like a zoo in it. This huge greenhouse, just like beautiful park. We rode bikes there and slacklined in the park. It's awesome. It's awesome. It was super awesome.
So you've had this great transformation from when I first met you to who you are now. So what would you tell someone that wanted to live a life like you?
Just do it. Like, be who you are, 100%. I mean, unless you're a jerk, or don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
I didn't just spread kindness. Good things will come back, and be who you are, and do the things you want to do, because everybody should be. There's no reason that anybody should be unhappy doing living their life. Yeah.
Right on. And just being a single mother and still accomplishing this. Like,
it's a mindset. It's like everything's your mindset, and like how you perceive what is in front of you. Like,
right.
Really it is. And you have to just stay positive through everything. Like, it's hard. I'm not going to say that I don't ever get upset, or that I'm not yelling and beating my children. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just kidding. But it's a mindset. Like, it is. They're kids. They're people. And I want to show them that.
Yeah, they can live it.
They can live it if they want to. They can do it.
Yeah,
so
man.
My dad did that. My dad ran track and took me all over. So I'm gonna show them the same thing.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So you also rolled jujitsu. Yeah. How did you get into that?
Charlotte.
Charlotte
O'Brien. Yeah.
I love that girl.
Yeah, she's my life.
Spirit animal.
Yeah.
She's my spirit animal, son.
Yeah.
God, I love Charlotte. Charlotte, you got to be on the show, please.
Yes.
She is a beast of a woman.
She's amazing. I look up to her. I do.
Everyone should look up to her.
The moment that we fell in love together was when I told her, I was like, man, you just inspired me to go out and do things. Like, I look up to you, and she's just like, I was just trying to be like you. And I'm like, I'm just trying to be like you. That was it.
And she worked at On It.
She worked at On It.
Shout out to On It, Alpha Brain, Aubrey Marcus.
Total human
bless you,
optimization.
Aubrey was just in a bad car accident. I'm glad you're healing up, buddy. Yeah, so she's in On It, and she invited me down. I rolled a 10th Planet with her and some crew, and you guys really took it there.
We did, yeah.
I saw you drilling. In fact, I've drilled in the park with you guys. That was fucking awesome.
It's awesome. It feels good. It was and I'm not it's a lot. It's another thing that if you want to do it, you got to be going. You gotta immerse yourself in it. Right. And I was going once a week, which is not a lot for me, but
it's not enough.
Not enough, yeah. It was really fun. We put together an awesome performance for the On It Open. I think the second On It Open, where we were aliens and ninjas, so we were versing each other.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's awesome. I don't really roll that much anymore, but she's still
very active.
Yeah, she's still killing it.
And she's about to be a Marine, right? And then she'd sign up for some military branch.
Yeah, she's waiting to hear back. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. She just can't take it.
She's going.
Yeah.
She can't be stopped. Yeah.
She can't be stopped. She's not taking on. She's I want to take on the world.
Spreading the joy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Joy everywhere she goes.
Her attitude is just super contagious.
So, how is rolling similar to flying? Is there any similarities you can make with the body limber?
Yeah. Being flexible helps always, or just flexible. But body awareness, a lot of it is just body awareness. And with jujitsu, you kind of have to be thinking ahead, with flying as well. I'm going to do this next, or, kind of thinking a step ahead. Jujitsu, the more you can think ahead, the better. If you're ahead of your opponent, you're going to win,
Really?
It's a chess game. It's a mind game more than anything else. And then just knowing the moves to make what you want happen.
Right.
Yeah. Or get out of,
How much confidence has jiu-jitsu given you as a female?
A lot, actually. A lot. Just even playing around with people. If somebody starts messing with me and I all of a sudden have them an arm bar or something, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, you didn't know. Yeah.
Don't touch me, son.
So I mean it's funny too. It's really awesome rolling with Charlotte. We just giggle. We're giggling the whole time.
Right.
It's just fun. It's just so much fun.
So much
it's a
fun.
workout. I remember one time I went way too hard. I left and was dry heaving out of my car.
Really?
Yeah, I went way too hard.
It is. It's hard because
workout.
it's 2 minutes in. I'm fucking
full body
exhausted.
You're using your full body sometimes.
Yeah, and these guys that roll 4 times a week are trying to go hard and use me as a dummy, like a crash dummy. I'm like, you win, shit. I'm trying to tap with my fucking my heel. I'm tapping, son. Tapping with my head. Come on, man, let me go.
But that was cool too because Denzel and Carter were coming with me too, so it was
oh, have they rolled?
We try to get them in it a little bit, but they usually that's them playing in the background. They just.
Right,
to play on things. There's a big basketball court in there shooting hoops. So
yeah, On It 10th Planet, man. Shout out, that's the greatest gym ever. I want to get my boys rolling because they're fighting all the time, and I want them to do it right. You know.
Yeah. It's good, and it is like a discipline thing, you know.
Right.
Like you learn that stuff, and you're not about to go out and start fights with somebody.
No. But if somebody tries to grab you,
You could defend yourself if you need to.
I think it's valuable for women to learn.
I think so.
Girls, just nobody, don't touch me.
It's
you know?
anything that you can find that, like, my favorite thing about working out is finding it in something else, like in an activity. It's really hard for me to go to the gym. I've been busting my butt and like getting there, but I just don't like going to the gym.
But hands-on, moving around, body kinetics, that's fucking
making
awesome.
me work out.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Good. We did it, son.
Yeah.
Got another-
Yeah, let's go!